Hi, this is George, and I want to show you how I manage my Google Plus notifications. I hope it'll be helpful for you as well. So when you go to Google Plus, you will sometimes notice that there is a gray bell and a red number, white number on the upper right of your Google Plus page, assuming you're logged in. And what this number represents is the number of notifications you have on Google Plus, which is basically people replying to your posts, commenting on your posts rather, or people clicking plus or like on your postings, or maybe you commented on someone else's Google Plus post and then there have been additional comments after that. So here's how I manage them. I click, so there's looks like there's 13 things for me to look at. So I click on this, or 13 new things rather. There may have been some of the old things I haven't read yet. See, if I move my mouse over this, it'll pop up and say 13 unread notifications. Okay, so I click on that, and let me actually make my screen a little smaller so you can see it better. So another thing you'll see is when people add you to their circles. That's part of the notifications. What I don't recommend doing is clicking on every one of them. That'll take you probably too much time, especially if you're active on Google+. So instead of clicking on each one, just click on the ones that you want to respond to. So for example, scroll down. I'm just gonna, there are some things that are probably private discussions. I don't want to click on those, but I'm going to click on one that is uh, more public that I can actually click on. So let me see if I can find one that is public. Okay. All right, I know this one is public, so I'm going to click on this one. And the best way, it says, look, Cherise commented on your post, so that's sort of the basic thing of it. You can click on this, mute. If you want to mute just means that you no longer want to receive notifications about that particular thread. I do, so I'm not going to mute this one. Muting, by the way, will not let the other person know that you muted it. It just won't show up as notifications for you anymore. Okay, so what I recommend that you do if you want to take action on this thing. So here Cherise had commented on this, right? And if you want to take action, I recommend finding the date near the top of the posting and clicking on that. Then you will be able to go to that actual page. Let me make the page a bit smaller again so that you can take action on it. And what I like to do is I like to click plus. So usually it's empty like this. I like to click plus if I have read a notification. That's how I keep track. So I think that's really helpful, and I recommend doing that as well. Okay, so let's go on to more notifications. And by the way, notice that when I clicked on this, there's no longer any numbers. It's because there's nothing new since I last clicked on it. But the bell is still kind of filled in and gray. That's why and these are all unread ones. So I'm just going to show you one that I can actually comment on. Okay. Okay, so what am I looking for, by the way? I'm looking for things like one mention. One mention means that someone commented on a thread and mentioned my name using the plus symbol. Plus two on your comment. These you can, thank them in your heart, but you don't have to do anything with that. You can just kind of ignore the pluses. The pluses are basically just people saying, "Hey, that was a great thing you did there," and you can of course click on it to see what you posted. But let me go to one that I can actually. Okay, I click on this one, for example, and again, what I'm looking for is these are people who shared my video. The way I want to deal with this, I think, is just simply to click on the video. If there's no date, you can click on the main graphic itself, and that'll bring you to the thing in question. And this was a Google Plus or a YouTube video that people had commented on. Okay, so let's go back to Google Plus and go back to notifications. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and if you keep scrolling down, I have a bunch here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you just real quick. I know this is getting a bit long, but I'm going to take care of these later because these are some private ones. Okay, people added you back. Okay, plus your post, plus to your link. You can pretty much just scroll past and just you can look at look at what's been plussed, but you really don't need to respond to anything that's plussed. So I'm just looking, plus comment, plus plus. I saved a bunch of this so that I can make this video and show you what are some of the items. If you have any questions, of course, just comment below this video. Plus your photo, added you back. That's great. That's great. There's nothing I need to take action on. The ones I need to take action on are when. Okay, these are okay. Previous. So now here I am at the end of things I haven't taken action on or cleared yet. And again, all the pluses you can pretty much. You don't have to take action on it, and I'll show you how to take care of all of them in one fell swoop. But for now, I'm just going to show you what things you do need to take action on if this were your thing. Again, anything you got to mention on, you'll want to click on. I'm not going to click on this because it was a private discussion. So, but you'll want to take care of anything where you got to mention on it, especially. Or it says also commented. So again, this is also a private thread. I'm not going to click on any of these, but when someone has also commented on it, that means that you were part of that thread and you may want to comment again and do that. So after you've commented on the ones you want to comment on and look through everything, then here is the magic button. Click on this button at the top here to mark all as read. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to go and do that right now. Okay, now it says all caught up. Okay, now I'm just going to click on this again to clear that. To make that go away again. So now notice that the bell is clear, which means that I have taken care of, I have marked as read everything on my notifications. So again, I recommend that the way you really make sure you know what you've read is by clicking the plus on any comment I showed you earlier that you have read. And what else did I want to show you? I guess that's it for now. Any questions, just post it below the video. I hope this is helpful. Take care.